Today's video, I'm going to clear up a lot of misinformation on the internet about blend door actuators. Blend door actuator. People think that the blend door actuator is, there's like 4 of them and they're all blend door actuators. That's all misinformation. It's not. Okay. This is a 2006 Malibu LS. All right. It's the manual control. And it has 3 actuators, okay? One is a blend door actuator that actually blends the hot and cold air together, or it makes it fully cold for AC or fully hot for heat, okay? Now, in this particular model, the Malibu, it's on the left side is the blend door actuator. I'm going to show you what it is. Then you have other actuators that let fresh air in from the outside or close. It's the recirculation. It's right here. You have the, see that little thing? That means the air's coming in and it's worn out over here. That means it's closed. When you hit that button, there's another actuator. It's not a blend door actuator. Okay, then when you put, let's say if you want to put the control on the floor, or if you want to put the floor in your face, if you want to put it just on the vents, or you want to put it on the defrost, that's not a blend door actuator. Everybody keeps saying this. A lot of people are probably getting confused. So that's why I'm making a video. Okay? There's only one blend door actuator. The rest, well, there could be 2. One, if it has climate control for both sides, then that have 2. Just blend door actuators, but it has other actuators. And people are pointing to them, telling to replace this and that, and they don't know what the hell they're doing. All right? So, get under here. Now, and this particular car, like I said, let me get up in here. All right, you see this one? That's not a blend door actuator. That is the one that diverts the air from, like I said, the floor, if you want it on your face, if you want it in the defrost, all right, or a mix of both, that's that actuator. The one that lets the fresh air in or recirculates the air in the cabin is up in here. Let me see if I can get... All right, it's where my finger's pointing. You see where my finger's pointing? Now, let me show you. It's right where that light is up there. All right? That's another actuator. Everybody's saying that's the blend door actuator. Probably people are replacing it for no reason. All right? And also, if you hear a clicking or a popping that people are saying, that's basically one of the actuators is stripped. Okay, the plastic gears in there are stripped. Now we're on the driver's side, and it's up in there, and that's the actual blend door actuator that actually blends hot and cold air together, or shuts off the hot or shuts off the cold. Okay, let me put this up in here, and let me point to it. You see where my finger's pointing? You see where that little sticker is? That's the actuator, blend door actuator. Okay, that's the only blend door actuator on this car. The others are other actuators that control other things. All right? Maybe I can get it up in there and show you. No, it's hard, but anyway, like I said, it's right there. Right here. You see it? See there's one screw there. There's another screw right over there. All right, that's the one you replace if you're having problems with your car not getting hot enough. I mean, the air not getting hot enough, or the AC not blowing cold enough. And obviously, if your AC is working, your AC has to be working. All right. And another easy way to do it, if you hear a popping noise, like people are saying, or a clicking noise, what you do is you try to locate where it's coming from and try to duplicate that problem again, and you feel the sensor when it's clicking. And you'll feel it, and you'll know which one is bad. It may not be the blend door, it may be the recirculating, it may be the one that controls where the air goes. It could be, any one of them. I'm just trying to save people time and money, because a lot of times, you just want to get it done. You don't want to play around and replace it, and they go on the internet, and everybody's telling you all different things. Okay, now when you replace a blend door actuator or any other actuators in the car, you have to do a little reprogramming with a scan tool or without. So I'm going to show you how to do it without, because most people don't have a scan tool. What you're going to do is once you install the All right, what you do before you do anything, disconnect the battery. Then install the blend door actuator and then plug it in. Now this is all done with the battery disconnected. All right, keep the control. You can keep it in. You can keep it on hot, and don't touch nothing. Just turn. This is all off now. The car is not. There's no battery power, so you just close it. Keep it to the hot position. Everything's off. You install the blend door. I showed you the location where it was. All right. You put the electrical connector on. Everything's off. All right. Then you turn the ignition on for about 5 minutes with the car off, battery disconnected. Okay. After 5 minutes, turn the ignition off. Plug the battery back in. Come back in the car. Don't touch nothing. Just turn the ignition switch to on position. On all the way just before start. You're going to see all the lights. Keep it on. Don't touch nothing. Wait another 5 minutes, and basically the computer adjusts the pressure of that little actuator. It goes back and forth to find where it's supposed to be programmed by the factory, and it stays there. After 5 minutes, shut the car off. Then you're done. You start the car up, and you should have full heat. Turn it the opposite way. You should have full AC if everything's working properly. All right, guys.